let's take a look at your Caribbean report for tonight. We start with rains and rivers dangerously high across the Caribbean. In Santo Domingo, several days of heavy rain sent rivers high on Monday across much of the Caribbean, destroying houses, setting off landslides, and forcing thousands of people to leave their homes. The storm has been blamed for 4 deaths in the region, as officials stated on Monday. There were several reports of flooding in the Dominican Republic, Haiti, and Jamaica from that low-pressure system that lingered in the south of Jamaica for 5 days before moving west. In the province of the Dominican capital, authorities have evacuated 4,000 people, and at least a dozen homes were destroyed by flooding from the Lacey River, stated Francisco Arias, a regional civil defense official. And emergency teams in southeastern and eastern Jamaica are trying to rescue at least 50 people trapped by rising floodwaters, and roads are blocked by high waters in at least 4 parishes elsewhere in the country, said Ronald Jackson, Director General of the Office of Disaster Preparedness Emergency Management. Floods and mudslides were blamed for 1 death in the Dominican Republic and 2 in Haiti in recent days. Jamaican police said Sunday that a fisherman has drowned and another was rescued in rough waters off the Bob Marley Beach in St. Andrews Parish. And in Barbados, word has come from acting senior meteorologist at the Barbados Med Service, Claremont Williams, who stated that an average hurricane season, in terms of hurricane and tropical storm activity, would be a season of approximately 10 named tropical storms, 5 of which are likely to become hurricanes, and 2 or 3 of them are likely to become major hurricanes. That would be an average season. But this season, the season of 2011, is stated to bring up to 16 named systems, 9 of which are expected to become hurricanes, and 5 of these are forecast to reach major hurricane status. The Met Office made these comments last week at a press conference to mark the beginning of the 2011 hurricane season at the Department of Emergency Management headquarters in Warrens. Right now, I want to put the country on notice that from this day, we are in the hurricane season of 2011, and we are expecting above average season, and the country is vulnerable to tropical storms. Therefore, we must make sure that our houses and contents are insured. We must do the necessary, as we are all in this together, she stressed. And finally, in St. Kitts, the agenda has been set by the Caribbean Community CARICOM Council ministers for the 32nd regular meeting of CARICOM heads scheduled for St. Kitts and Nevis in July, which will be chaired by St. Kitts and Nevis Prime Minister Dr. Denzel Douglas. The 28th meeting of the CARICOM Council ministers saw economic integration, free trade movement, and many more issues to be appraised. Speaking to members of the press at the CARICOM headquarters on Wednesday afternoon, Grenadian Minister of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Trade, Export Development, and Environment Carl Hood said that many of these issues tabled are of relevance to the community and follows requests made by leaders at the last retreat.
This Caribbean report is brought to you by Emerald K Tires, keeping you rolling right.
And that's your Caribbean report for tonight. And a St. Croix student recently met the challenge of a local author, Eugene Carbonell, by reading Who's Who in Black America. News Channel 8's Wes Small has the story.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. We're in front of Armstrong Ice Cream, a good corporate sponsor, here with Narius Mark Lewis, who has met some reading requirements. We're going to get into that. I do know that the governor has that 5-piece reading requirement thing with lots of incentives. I'm here with Eugene Carbonell, author extraordinaire. That kind of rhymes. And Eugene, we're definitely trying to get your book, Who's Who, A to Z Encyclopedia of People of Color, especially here in the Virgin Islands, and we need that to get in the curriculum. Well, Narius, why are you standing here today? Obviously, you've done some good reading here and research.
Yeah, I wanted to know who was the first black millionaire, and since they had that competition on Aisle 95, I researched him in the encyclopedias, and I found it was William Alexander Leestraff, who was the first entrepreneur.
And where was he from?
St. Croix.
Bam! You like that one, right? All right, congratulations to you. Let's get some information on your background. What school do you go to?
Alexander Henderson.
Very good. And how old are you?
11.
And what grade are you in?
I'm in 5th grade.
All right. Well, Eugene, this guy's very industrious, you could see.
Yes.
Not ashamed of the microphone. He
Not
speaks right up.
Not at all.
And his mom is just standing to the side. She's kind of chicken to come out here. But I know you're going to big up your mom and your family and your teachers.
Yeah.
Mr. Carbonell, what do you have to say about this extraordinary young man?
Well, I'm hoping and I'm praying that more students take the opportunity to be involved in our book program this summer, in book research. We're going to have whoever puts in and turns in the best research paper by the end of the summer will also win a free book. Like Darius here, he was on aisle 95. Narius, sorry, he was on aisle 95, and he heard the competition. He called in and he won. You know, we want to promote reading in the community on St. Croix in the Virgin Islands. Our youth need this desperately. They need to open their minds and broaden their souls. So I strongly think that as many parents can be involved in getting their children to read this summer and participate in anything that has to do with scholastics. Sports are fine, sports are great. It's going to be a very hot summer. I am promoting books and reading this summer. And I hope that you can make Who's Who a reader. You can get it free in some of the schools. You can get the information free. So it's not about paying or money. It's about getting the kids to learn.
Open up your book. I believe Mr. Carbonaire has a surprise for you, just like he did for me. I will treasure my book always.
I'm going to sign it over.
Right on.
Okay. Here you go. To Narius. N-A-R-I-U-S. May you enjoy the read. And here you go. And we always date things because in the future we never know. Today is the 6th. Thank you.
This man is incredible,
yes,
isn't he?
He is. He's a very impressive young man.
Quickly, say your big ups to your family and your teachers there.
Well, I would like to big up my teachers, Miss Selkridge, and my mom and my dad, because they actually helped me to research and do my best in school.
Here with Narius, he's a good man, that's for sure. We look forward to him working at Hovenza, big corporate guy, no doubt. Mom, relax, you're going on a cruise. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
And we want to congratulate that student on taking up that challenge tonight. And the Mr. Dollar Store in Sunny Isle has been around for over 26 years, and they're still giving the community great deals. News Channel 8's Wes Small has the story.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. Mr. Dollar, Mr. Dollar, Mr. Dollar.
You don't need it, for sure.
We're at Sunny Isle, and the rain is still not dampening our spirits. I'm here with Muhammad, and Mr. Dollar's been in the neighborhood for over 26 years. Today is Tuesday. You can actually buy one, get one free, no matter what the deal is, even if it's on sale.
That's right. 2 for Tuesdays. We got our curtains 50% off. Buy one, get one free. Suitcases 50% off. Buy one, get one free. And everything else in the store, 2 for Tuesdays.
And
for sure.
And ladies. That's good. You know, because even though we're in graduation time full swing, we got Sweet 16 going on, prom time, and kids are going to college. Your students are going to college, which is going to bring us to the suitcases and so forth like that. You want to make sure that you send your students off in style as they represent the VI. Well, Muhammad, tell me what else is going on this week.
Well, we got a lot of items every day. There's everyday items. We got nurses scrubs here for $14.99, guaranteed lowest price on St. Croix. But
that's a big business now. The visiting nurses are in town, and you're watching this, and you need to know where to go to get outfitted at. And also Juan Louis nurses, private doctor nurses, so forth. Charles Harwood nurses, we got all that going on.
We got all the plain colors and prints, you know?
Wow.
Yep. So everything in the store is on sale. And anytime you're looking for anything and you don't know where to find it, Mr. Dollar is the place to be. We've been here for 26 years approximately.
Wow.
And thank God, still going strong, St. Croix. Thank you, St. Croix.
Yeah, man. They know where to shop.
Every little thing for your house. You got your curtains, your sheet sets, your bedspreads, your flower pots, your vases, your shower curtains, your rugs, your bicycles for kids, your fans, your standing fans, your corner fans, your table fans. We have different items to fit every person in the household for different needs. Ladies tops, men's tops, men's suits, girls and ladies formal wear.
You even got stuff for grandma.
Even got stuff for grandma and the next door neighbor to add to that, for sure.
Hey, grandma and the next door neighbor.
That's right. But everything, Wes, anything, you know, everybody comes to St. Croix, whatever they're looking for. If it's a pin they need for sewing, or your everyday items such as lotion, toothbrushes, health and beauty items, everything is here.
Wow. All right. Well, we're still walking through the store here and we see a lot for the youngsters, that's for sure. Now we get into the big people clothes here, and look at all these shirts. We got vests and all these.
We got vests, we got long sleeve shirts, we got dress pants for kids, men's and boys. We got name brands in here. We got at $9.99. You know, a lot of the men's tops $9.99. Boys jeans shorts $9.99. All men's dress pants 50% off. We got plain T-shirts 3 for $5. And remember, today's 2 for Tuesday. For the shirts that are 3 for $5, you're gonna actually get 6 for $5.
Wow, 6 T-shirts for just $5 just because it's Tuesday.
You know,
that's a great deal, Muhammad. You really are giving people a great situation here. We want you to come down 7 days a week. They're open. Let me have the hours, Muhammad.
From 9 to 7 every night.
9 to 7 every night. And Tuesdays, it's like 2 for Tuesdays. You get 2 for the price of 1. Mr. Dollar, Mr. Dollar, Mr. Dollar.
If we don't have it, you don't need it. Sunny Island, Villa Lorraine Shopping Center.
Back to you, Jerome. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes. We've got Coach Foy coming up in your Sports 411. Stay with us. Tonight in your Sports 411, Coach Foy wants to thank the community for their help.
Yeah, you know, I'd like to really thank the public from the bottom of my heart for giving us the donation to take the top high school athletes down to Puerto Rico from the different high school. In my track team is the different coaches track team that we put together and give them the experience to go down to Puerto Rico to run against the top U.S. junior 16, 17 and under. It was a great experience for our young athletes. All the athletes we took down was a junior. They'll be back next year. They're excited to come back to step up to the next level when they see the awesome running that these top U.S. juniors running. They decide, listen, we got to go back and work harder. We got to put on a performance like these athletes. So it was a great opportunity for our kids to get exposure and see where they need to get to be in the top with the top U.S. runners. Well, they run the 100, 200, and 400. We didn't run no relays due to the fact that we had enough athletes to put in the relay. In the boys, we had enough, but one of them had a little hamstring problem, so we decided not to run no relays at all. Most of the event, they placed 14. As I said, the competition was great, awesome, and you know, the kids, them love it, and that's why I'm here thanking the public. The public gave generously. I was on the side of the road, and I have to show my appreciation, and I have to say thanks to the public out there who give their support and support me and these young athletes. And I have to shout out to Bruce Smith, Clark up at Central, Devon Peters over Armstrong down at the complex. You know, without these, I won't be out there. You know, people might see me, but the coaches behind this is those high school coaches, Dale Joseph, Cosmo. All of these coaches assisting these young people after school, doing a hell of a job. I got to say big up to all of them and congratulations for this year.